Are you a daily Bible reader? Do you share your thoughts and questions with other readers? Or do you find yourself struggling to get started with reading the Bible? Do you struggle to maintain the longevity of reading day after day, week after week, month after month? Do you struggle to find the real benefits from your Bible reading? Good intentions to read the Bible and spiritually nourishing books do not always pan out. Just in a typical day, we may wake up, hit the ground running, and then the next thing we know, we pillow our head at night, and the first thought is, I haven't read today, but I'm so exhausted. Maybe our day starts out differently, and our schedule is thrown off kilter. It's not uncommon for something to spring up that takes dedicated attention for the most of our day. Then we find that we have not read. We might go throughout a day remembering several times to read, but each time the thought is, I'll get to that in a minute, and that moment never comes. We may simply forget to read. What can help establish a good reading habit? What can encourage reading over a long period of time? What can reinforce the benefits received from Bible reading? A group. Welcome to Presentation, Ponder, Practice. Accountability, as defined by Merriam-Webster's dictionary, is an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. Does a deadline motivate you to get a task done? Does an accounting with others help you stick to your plan and see it through to fruition? Does a designated plan of action assist you in getting things done? These benefits and more can encourage readers to stay consistent in Bible reading. Moses read the words of the book of the covenant in the hearing of the people, Exodus 24, verse 7. Every 7 years, the law of the Lord was to be read before the people, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verses 10 and 11. The king of Israel was to read the law of the Lord to help him learn to love, revere, and obey the Lord and his decrees. Deuteronomy chapter 17, verses 18 and 19. Joshua read the law to the people, Joshua 8, verses 34 and 35. Ezra read the law to the captives who returned from Babylon, Nehemiah chapter 8, verses 3 through 18. A reading plan with a group of friends has more benefits than the emphasis on accountability. A reading plan that leaves you wanting to get back to what comes up next is a good plan. A group of readers that share their findings draws interest and pulls the readers within it to complete the task so that each one has something to share. Groups help keep the learner mindset at the forefront, which leads to lifelong learning. Knowing where to start and end each day with a pre-designed reading plan adds structure, but it also adds consistency, encouragement, motivation, and clearly lays out parameters for reading. A reading plan keeps the reader focused on completing a designed reading and finishing entire chapters or books or testaments, thus making the reading process a priority. Group reading is an activity that prioritizes reading as being the giving and receiving of new discoveries, so we grow together. Difficult readings should be finished. Mental energy needed to finish hard readings can be gathered by a reading plan that reminds the reader that there are other things to be read when we get through these difficult readings. An extra dose of motivation to finish difficult readings helps push through. A reading plan can make transitions into new readings with willpower and fresh energy much easier. In a group setting, these benefits are multiplied and intensified. Maximize the value, enjoyment, and satisfaction you get from reading by doing it with a group. Take reading seriously to get serious amounts of reading done. Don't avoid difficult readings, though. They challenge and motivate in ways that easier readings simply cannot. May God bless you in your reading. Read in groups for a different experience. Use accountability if you need it.